Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Deidra, and I'm going to be looking into the energies of the divine connections ultimately. I've been looking at the divine masculine in particular, but I was like, you know what, let's just look into the energy as a collective. The divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. So let's go. I got maybe 2 more decks that I may work with, other than what I've been using, but I'm trying to kind of stay doing the same thing that I have been doing. Let me ring the bell to get rid of any negative energy that wants to come through this energy. No, any negative energy, shoo, fly away, fly away. Fly away. I'm gonna have to tell y'all to turn your volume down too. And I know I got a loud voice, so yeah, might have to turn your volume down. Okay, so like, share, subscribe to my video. Let's look at the energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine right now. Like, I'm really gonna size them up side by side. Energetically, what's going on with the divine masculine, energetically what's going on with the divine feminine. We're gonna start with the cards, the index cards. Feel free to write these cards down if you desire to do so. We're gonna start with the index cards. On the divine feminine, we have Boom, and we have, I'm gonna look at them later. I'm gonna look at them after, because they so big, and sometimes I see them depend on how I shuffle them, and I want to be surprised. So let's see what's going on with the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine right now. What do they have to say to one another? How do they want to communicate, especially those who are not in communication right now? If you are in communication, maybe this is just being held within. Wow. The divine feminines, they have, okay, so the divine feminine, in the divine feminine energy, we have karmic connection, and we have unfair treatment. So what I'm getting is the divine feminine is kind of lightweight, frustrated, and quite frankly ticked off when it comes to maybe these karmic connections and feeling like they've been treated unfairly, and why haven't you cut that connection off? Why are you allowing yourself to be treated unfair? Like, what's happening? So the divine feminine, she still kind of got that grip going on, still a little irritable. Here goes the divine masculine on a pull-up with that longing for togetherness. If you guys have been following me, y'all will see the same cards is coming out now with the longing for togetherness and then the deception. So with the longing for togetherness and like the deception, that's the deceptive aspect. With the masculine is still longing to be near or with the divine feminine, but still in this very deceptive energy, because he may still be in a space of entertaining that karmic connection, but longing for the divine feminine in the midst of it all. So let me see. Karmic connection, unfair treatment. This is the divine masculine. She like, listen, I'm an emotional wreck. This is getting, this is getting a bit much. The divine feminine is like, listen, this is enough is enough. He's longing for togetherness, yet in this deceptive energy with the I miss you. Still hear that song, I miss you. Like this, I miss you. This very sad, depressive energy that the divine masculine is. Oh, they kind of mirroring each other. So right now the divine masculine and divine feminine is mirroring each other with this whole emotional wreck, this irritability that a lot of the feminines are experiencing, because ultimately they're experiencing this oh, I miss you, oh my God, my heart aches as energy from the divine masculines. So goodness gracious, I'm gonna pull one more for each. The divine feminine, I cherish you. The divine feminine is like, okay, you know what? I'm an emotional mesh. I cherish you. I'm still holding space. A lot of divine feminines are still holding space, but feeling like this is very dramatic. Fortune and fame. Fortune and fame. Is this what? Oh, a lot of the divine masculines was in that deceptive energy because they were chasing what they perceived as fortune and fame. Wow. Ooh wee. Can't forget that aspect. So, okay. Over here, I'm gonna put this over here on the sideline. This jealousy, okay? We got some jealousy brewing. Y'all see it? We got some jealousy brewing. I'm gonna put it right here. We got some jealousy brewing up, and then now both parties are feeling a bit uncomfortable. To help you with that uncomfortability that you guys are feeling, you can indulge in some quiet time with yourself and drink you some ginger tea, okay? Because y'all remember I said I wrote all of the different teas that can help you get in the mood, shift your mood. So, okay. Both of the twins are mirroring with this energy of uncomfortability. I wish I could show you guys. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it down. This kind of how I got it. I don't think y'all can see it. We'll just keep it up. I showed y'all. But I kind of got it like, stairway to heaven. Step by step. Okay, the way that I got it. I like how I set it up. Okay, so both of the twins right now are ultimately mirroring each other with this uncomfortable energy. With this, the feminine is very irritable. Like I've been saving space. I'm here for you, but this is like starting to become very heavy on me, like emotionally. I'm an emotional wreck sometimes. The tears, they come and they go. The songs, the synchronicities. You guys, fams, you guys are seeing the synchronicities. The as above, so below. It's so much that's happening with the alignment of the stars and the solar system, period. And it's a lot that's happening, on this 3D realm and also within you. So, your emotions is all over the place. Because you're feeling like, why are you still entertaining these karmic connections? And I feel like the divine masculine is in this space where he's longing to be with the divine feminine. I feel like he has to know that. But yes, I was very much deceptive, but I miss you. And with this fame and this fortune and fame, I'm seeing it two ways. Like now he's seeing that we can have this together. Meanwhile, I was running, trying to get this, and tell me running, trying to get it, I was in a very deceptive energy. Or that, but I'm getting this, the whole aspect of with the longing for the togetherness. That's the deceptive aspect, not communicating that. Yeah, that's the deceptive aspect, not communicating that. Yep. Sorry, I'm talking real fast. Yeah. Jealousy. What's that jealousy about? Oh, this could be, we all dealing with these energies, and this could be the divine feminine too, feeling a bit irritable. I gotta feel these energies and shit, and getting jealous because you still over there and shit. What is that? And then also we had this the other day in the masculine's energy. So that's still that mirroring energy. The divine masculine is getting in this space where he's not desiring, or like even the thought of him, even the thought of another man with the divine feminine, another masculine with the divine feminine, makes him very much uncomfortable. So ultimately both parties is in this very uncomfortable, ill energy. And excuse me, divine femmes, I'm not trying to say that anybody is like jealous heart or anything like that. I don't think it's that deep. But again, this is all energy. So yes, we do get in that space sometimes when it's like, it's not fair, I want my divine feminine, when we almost get to the extra spectrum of the possessive aspect of things, because we talked about the different perspectives of the super selfish, you know what I'm saying? And then the super possessive. So we want to stay balanced always, and we want to know that these are energies that we all can tap into, and that we have all tapped into one way or the other. The energy of the aspect of jealousy, that does require you to be in a specific energy at that moment in time. So let's not get that part twisted. We've all experienced that, and it's going back and forth with the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine, feeling these energies as it pertains to one another. Yes, the divine feminine is ready. A lot of divine feminines is ready to just chuck the deuces, but a lot of the divine feminines is absolutely with the I cherish you card, still holding space. Because, again, you guys are mirroring. Those who are holding space, they can sense the uncomfortable energy that says uncomfortable, my bad. I wanted y'all to see it, but whatever. They can feel the uncomfortable energy as it pertains to the divine masculine, to their divine masculines. They like, oh my God, I feel his or her energy. I feel it deeply. So a deck that I haven't used, because this is kind of a little different actually than I've been doing. This is kind of like almost like a conversation, and it seems like they are mirroring a bit. The divine feminine is on this end, is what I'm looking at. So when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at the divine feminine energy, and the divine masculine is over on this end. I wish you guys could see the cards. It's something about the visuals, and that's why I believe I like cards. So what else is it that the divine feminine has to say, or what does the divine want us to know regarding the divine feminine's energy right now? What is it that we need to be paying attention to? These are Melanin and Romance Oracles by Queen Sugar. I like these cards. They're really cute. The divine feminine's energy as it pertains to the divine masculine right now. We have soulmate, and then we have love. So the divine feminine is in a very, she's in an energy like, this is my boo, I heard that, I heard that. It started when we were younger, you were my boo. Usher and Alicia Keys. So, the divine feminine is like, that's my boo, that's my babe. It's reminded me, that whole little meme where it's going around, it's like, is that your man? It's like, that's mine. And again, it's balanced, y'all. It's not in a selfish way. And it's like, and I'm gonna stick by that. So that's funny. The divine feminine's, y'all funny. Y'all like, I'm irritated, and you went to, and I'm gonna stick by that. Now, some of y'all might be like, no, but that's what I picked up. Listen, the divine masculine. We got this the other day. So if y'all watch the readings, know that it's like a story. That's why I love tarot. The divine masculine has romance, and we was talking about this the other day, when it's like all he's desiring to do right now at this moment in time, like he is thinking about romancing the divine feminine. I want to clarify this deception. I'm going to clarify this deception. I want to clarify these cards, and I'm going to start clarifying the cards, like whichever ones stick out. I'm going to use the tarot right now. So he wants to romance you. It's very, you guys are mirroring in a very cute way right now. Let me see. It feels very airy and kind of high school-ish. Not, that puppy love energy. Oh, this is kind of cute. The way that the energy is shifting. you remember when we was younger and you really started like getting into relationships and connections and shit like that? Whenever you started, whether you were early bloomer, late bloomer, and you started liking people, and it was just that very innocent aspect, and you guys were both kind of like uncomfortable with each other, but really liking and crushing on each other, where it almost felt like y'all getting to know each other, and you guys like wanting to impress each other. That's what it feels like. And this is good. Why this is good with that uncomfortable energy? Because y'all mirroring. This is good because it feels fresh. That's why I say I feel airy. Look, y'all see that little breeze? If you guys pay attention, there be things that be happening, magical shit and stuff like that. But it's a very airy, it's like this little bit of uncomfortability. Not much. Drink you some ginger tea, y'all. Drink some ginger tea. I'm gonna give me some. I got some in the kitchen. And let's push through this energy. It's very smooth. And the reason that it's good is because these connections are going to get together, and it's going to be, like they're starting all over again. Freshness, newness. Let's start over. I've been feeling it a lot, but this now is I can kind of I suppose I can kind of describe the energy a little bit better, because it's starting to get more lighter and lighter. It's getting lighter. We have to do things again. Breath work, grounding yourself, the spiritual baths and stuff like that. Going to, pouring libations. I mentioned that. I just got that. Pouring libations to your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your Waisho is giving reverence to Mother Earth. Just doing these things, when you start to do these things, you start to again create this Zen space. You start to operate in a space of gratitude, and it makes you, it lifts you ultimately. So the divine masculine and the divine feminine, they are mirroring. The divine masculine is wanting to romance the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is like, this is my soulmate. This is my sugar pie honey bunch. Her love is, with the heart. The divine feminine is opening. They're keeping. I remember I was like, open your heart, keep your heart safe, keep it pure. I don't know if I recorded that video, but the divine feminine has been holding space, and her heart is open. As soon as I say that, the five of cups. Yeah, this go back to that energy where I was like, the Five of Cups is here. And this go back to that energy when I was like feeling emotional, feeling like, the highs and the lows, when the energy go back and forth, and because the days and the energy, everything is changing, because it's a five. It's a five card. Five of Cups. Five is, again, things is changing, but the emotions are still there. Because she want her divine feminine. She's like, listen, get it together, please. Get grounded. I know that you're... And, I'm also getting some of the divine feminines could still be in this space where they feel things getting lighter, but they're, not wanting it to be, what's the word, like where the divine masculine, okay, he comes to you, you guys have this, beautiful conversation or whatever have you, because a lot of people are in separation, and then the divine masculine go back to the ways, quote unquote, of the world, and not totally get in the space of putting the divine feminine off to the side. So some divine masculine, feminines is going in that space where they're like, I don't know if I want to open up and stay open if you go back to the ways per se of the world. And there's another aspect of the divine feminines desiring that their masculines get grounded within themselves and stop crying over spilled milk, stop beating themselves up, knowing that things is changing, knowing that change is inevitable. So yeah, I'm picking up on this the divine feminine energy is like whoop-de-woo. Okay, so the divine masculine, I'm going to do 2 and 2 again. With this romance, one is to romance the divine feminine, and yeah, still feeling this sense of conflict. Like I did, I was wrong. I can change. I am changed, but do the divine feminine know that? Is she aware of that? I don't know if she is. I don't know if she would take me back. I don't know if I can present myself, and look good to her. I don't know if I can look good to her. I've been so mentally conflicted. There has been so many mental games. Like, this is divine masculine, like, thinking about all of this stuff. But he's like, I've changed, but does she know? Can she feel it? I want to romance her. But because I've been in such a deceptive energy, I don't know if she will even be able to gauge that I've changed. That now I'm willing to put in the work. That I miss her. So, let's see. Yeah, that I'm still passionate about her with the King of Wands. I'm still passionate. I'm still very much passionate about her. I've never lost the passion for her. I was being aggressive with chasing fame and fortune, but now my eyes are glued to her, but I'm uncomfortable to express all of this. I'm a little bit irritable and jealous because I think that she left me out in the wind, and she don't want to deal with the games. This is an interesting conversation between the divine masculine and divine feminine right now. This is kind of what I'm getting, kind of like so both of them are now in this like very indecisive space. Who gonna say something? Who gonna say what? Let's see. Put that over here. I'm putting that off to the side. The two, both of them being in this space. Indecisive. But in the midst of the indecision, there is balance. Okay, with that too. In the midst of the indecision, there is balance. There is change. We have 2 5s, 10. Transformations are happening. Absolutely. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Knight of Cups. This offer still stands. This offer still stands. There is an offer on the horizon for both the divine feminine as well as the divine masculine. They have been promoted. Okay, that's how I like to talk. That's how I like to say it. Like when you kind of go through an initiation process, because we've been rising and we've been putting in work. Whatever the work you've put in, whether you were on whether you were on the divine masculine aspect of things or the divine feminine, whatever your mission was to create this balance, you both been putting in work. So you both are getting a promotion from the divine for putting in the work. But you got to realize that work had to have been done. So yes, there's a promotion on the horizon. I'm gonna dig deeper. Let's see. No, we're not gonna use these right now because that's only self-care. We'll use those in a smidget of a second. I guess I'll do another melanin romance for each, maybe 2 more. As it pertains to the divine feminine, regarding her divine masculine, gossip, rumors, people talking negatively. And you know what? A lot of the divine feminines are or have been talked about negatively or are being talked about negatively, and knowing that there has been so much interference as it pertains to these connections. The divine feminines are aware of all of this goddamn interference, the gossip, the nasty naysayers within, on the divine masculine side as well as on the divine feminine side. Like the divine feminine is aware of all of the chatter, all of the motherfucking the stuff that had tried to interfere in this connection. Again, the blockages. So the divine feminine is in that energy of the I wonder if the divine masculine know. So the divine feminine is like curious. Do you know divine masculine? Are you aware of all of this gossip and gunk? Are you seeing this shit? Are you aware of why we were under attack? Because when I say why we were under attack, I mean not we, when I say the we, I mean these unions, the twins, these divine counterpart connections were under attack, have been under attack for a long while. Maybe since conception, seeing as they've shared many lifetimes together. So, yeah, that makes sense. So the divine feminine is seeing all of the interference. She's seeing all of the external interferences, even as it pertains to the spiritual aspect. Again, as above, so below. So the divine feminine is like, okay, we've had all of this going on, and that's the main reason that most divine feminines, for the most part, holds and has been keeping space. Because there has been a direct, there has been an awareness of all of the interference, low-level shit attacking this connection. A lot of the divine feminines very much aware of that, or should be. And if they wasn't aware of it on the spiritual aspect, they're definitely very much aware of it, just in everyday life, because it's like it's something. Okay, I hope y'all can follow me. I hope I wasn't. So, okay, so I wonder, divine masculine, do you see it? But he was getting awakening. He was getting cards like awakening, awareness. He was getting those cards since I've been reading on his energy. But he is kind of still conflicted. There's still some confliction a little bit. We can't knock that with that. We can't not see that with that Five of Swords. Definitely still some mental confliction. So the divine feminine is like, all of this going on. Do you see this shit? Let me see. He's reflecting on it. He's like, come to think about it, the reflection card came up yesterday in another deck of cards that I was using in the divine feminine's energy. So the divine feminine had reflection yesterday in another deck of cards. And if not yesterday, day before yesterday, it was very soon. Recent. When the divine feminine was in a very reflective space as it pertains to the interferences and why things have had to have happened the way in which they have. And again, universal, unconditional, amazing, beautiful love. Okay, it's the highest vibrational frequency in this realm, and it absolutely has been under attack. You better believe it. So, yes, divine feminines, he is now in a very reflective space, and he is seeing like, oh my goodness, you're right. Even if he's not the you're right thing. It's not like a I told you so, you're right, I'm wrong. What I mean is, if you guys was to sit and have a conversation and just think about not only, the connection, just your life, not just, not the divine masculine and divine feminine together when they was together. Because some people, connections are very brief, but I'm talking about the individual's lives, like the divine feminine, whoever the divine feminine are, whoever, again, if you, the chosen ones, those who are, here to have these connections, again, that rises, the humanity, the consciousness. Those of you who I've been talking to, when you talk to those individuals, they're going to have some very interesting lives. And they had these lives, and they were very interesting for a reason. So yes, now the divine masculine is in a very reflective space. What else? Let's see, what else can we get from this? But now, okay. Some of the divine feminines is feeling the okay, I'm sorry, we got the groom card. It came in a reverse. So what I got with some of the divine feminines is, but I did have my cards reversed. I want to note that. Oh, speaking of which, yes, thank you. I have my cards some of the divine feminines is feeling the divine masculine coming. I've been feeling this too. Are feeling the divine masculines coming in, and some of the divine masculines are desiring marriage. But some of the divine feminines, when it coming in reverse, is like, whoa, they are a partner. Not saying that the divine feminines do not want to marry, or have a, high level connection of that sort with her masculine. It's just that she feels like now, especially with this energy of the Five of Cups coming up, as well as the Five of Swords. Yes, things are transforming. 5 and 5 is 10. But again, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. That's why the divine feminine is desiring for her masculine to be getting grounded with that King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, his energy with being an earth is very grounded energy. So she's like, listen, don't come in too vivacious, because she can feel, some of you guys can feel your divine masculines on the horizon, and he want to come in like va voom, and she's like, listen, no, it's not that I don't want that. I want things to change, but now we have to take it slow. At first, a lot of divine feminines was like, let's go, partner, let's go, let's do this. Now she's like, no, we have to take it slow. Okay, divine feminine. Okay, so how is the divine masculine feeling in the midst of it all regarding his divine feminine? He is in a very reflective space, but what else is it? Date night. He's like, okay, I can respect that. I can dig that. Whatever it is that you want, divine feminine, I'm trying to move to your liking. If you want to, like, go on date night and, we take, oh, I hear that, I want to get to know you. Yeah, so, I think that's, who is that? I hear I hear that 50 Cent. I believe that's 50 Cent, or is that Young Buck? But it's that I want to get to know you song. But he's like, whatever you want. If you want to take it slow and we start all over again, that's cool. I'm down for that. Okay, what else? We'll pull 2 more, 1 for each. The divine feminine. What else is it? Divine feminine. Because we're trying to move past this energy of uncomfortability right now. Is more so what I'm getting. Okay, so again, let's drink some ginger tea. So the tea of the day, guys, is ginger tea. Because things are starting to lighten up in these connections. And that's beautiful. Things are lighting up. You guys are getting promoted. Both partners. Awesome. I really wish y'all could see these cards. Okay, this is how I got them laid out. Is that okay? Maybe. But this is how they laid out. And I'm sorry if I, maybe I can push it back a little bit more. Alright. This is as good as it's going to get. I don't like it like that, though. But this is as good as it's going to get. Boom. So, again, we want to move through this energy of uncomfortability. Can you see it? No, you can't. Sorry. My bad. Because both parties are now a bit indecisive. But what I will say is the divine masculine, some of the divine masculine energies is coming in like bam, trying to, especially with it popping up, is this here, wands. Okay, that fiery energy, the King of Wands. So some of the divine masculines is coming in quick, fast. Somebody, I miss you. I know I was deceptive, but here I come. And the divine feminine's like, wait a minute, hold up, and hold up. Sorry, y'all. I want my cards to, I'll be liking it to look at them in a particular way when they down here. That's why I am going to work on a way that I can show y'all the cards, because I'm very much visual, and I know those of you who may be watching, you guys may be visual as well. So the divine masculine is, I know I said I was going to be done with this. We'll do one more. He wants this, like, I will take it slow if need be. If you want me to, I will. Divine Feminine. Okay. Some of you guys are really liking your freedom right now. Feeling like, I've been feeling this energy. The single, sexy, and free. Feeling like doing your thing. Look at her. She's styling and profiling. Okay? Let me see you walk. Okay? So some of the divine feminists is like, some of them is like with that whoa, slow down. It's a proportion of feminists like, don't come in here trying to stop my shine. I got shit to do, and you took too long because you decided to sit in whatever deceptive ass energy you decided to sit in. Now, what I want to say though, we all have times where we're sitting, quote unquote, in a deceptive energy. We're not always a buck about just every damn thing, even if we're telling white lies, even if we're like, it's so many different ways where you can be, quote unquote, deceptive. So, divine femmes, I love divine feminines, I do. However, y'all energy be a little raw, and I be tapping in, and then it turn me up, and I be irritable. I'm not blaming the collective. However, what I want to just say is, we have to remember, we have to continue, and we have to keep remembering the interferences. Okay, the what kept the divine masculine clinging to these energies. Again, deception is an energy that you're channeling, just like that energy of jealousy. That's the energy. So what kept it, the divine masculine, in these energies of deception? He was blinded and did not see, but now he is starting to be awakened, and he's reflecting on a lot of things. And he's wondering and asking himself, reflecting on the why was I so mentally conflicted. The interferences in all of the battles, okay? We have to know that there was spiritual warfare going on. Definitely was. It was spiritual warfare in these connections. And also, this stuff happened so that we could ultimately all have soul growth. The divine masculine had to have gone through all of this stuff so that he could have soul growth within himself, and the divine feminine had to have gone through all of this stuff within her so that she could have soul growth. And now, because you guys both went through your journey, whether it was together or whether it was separately apart, you guys are now being promoted, okay? And I look at this as a promotion. I look at this as reciprocity. Look, reciprocity. Now, we're going to say that this is the divine. Let's just use the Emperor as the divine right now, okay? If we want to just say, if we want to tell a story. So, again, you have the choice. We all have the choice of free will. What's that? Many I call, few I chosen. Many I call, few I chosen. Yeah. Yep. But guess what? There will be victory and success. There will be victory and success. And all those who were like, in this space of the all of this is going to be no more. 10. Endings and beginnings. All of these energies of betrayal, backstab, wounded. What is this? People offering you golds and precious metals and things to keep you distracted. Let's see. Yeah, you're being gifted with something. You're being gifted with you can have these creative endeavors now within these connections. There has to be a leap of faith taken, and I feel like it's really gonna be, because both people are out in the cold right now. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all what I see. Both of them are still left out in the cold, and there has got to be some sort of courage when it comes to communication. Get yourself out of this bondage. Okay, it's one or the of both or both. It's both people. I don't even really feel like it's the divine feminine. No, it's the divine masculine. The divine feminine is in the energy of I'm free. It's this young girl. Her name is Perry Jones. Perri Jones, Jones, I believe. Is it Perry Jones? I believe that's her name. And she got a song. And the song is called Free. The words are, I'm free, I'm human, but I'm comfortable with me. There's nothing else that I would rather. What she say? I'm free, I'm human, but I'm comfortable with me. I'm capable, got everything I need. I'm focused and I'm living out my dreams. This is what the divine feminine is. That's her energy. She's like, I'm free, I'm human, but I'm comfortable with me. Like, she is free. It's the divine masculine who has to entail. He was the one that was like in this bondage. In this time, he's breaking free from this deception. He is. Let's see. Come on, divine masculine. Where you at now energetically as it pertains to this connection with the divine feminine? Sorry if I be going all over the place. He's like in this. Okay, so I gotta note this. The card Tender Touch came, but it came in reverse. He keep getting in this space where it's all like sexual and he's thinking like passionately about the divine feminine, but then he's like, no, I know she said I gotta slow down, because a lot of them, again, they want some medicine. They need that. They craving that tender touch. But the divine feminine is like, no, you're going to have to slow it up, buddy. Yeah, but he's wanting to he's like trying to tame the aspect of wanting that tender touch. Okay, we're gonna do one more. This is getting juicy. Goodness. Some of the divine feminines is getting a bit impatient as it pertains to divine timing, but a lot of divine feminines is aware that, you know what, I have to wait. Things are unfolding in divine timing. Okay? Oh, I'm not gonna pick them up because I didn't see them. Divine masculine. Some of the divine feminines is getting a bit impatient. You gotta boss up. You got to create this gap. You got to create this space so that there can be balance. Look. He's holding it up with the separation card in his energy. And the divine feminines is quite frankly getting a bit impatient. This divine timing card had came in the reverse. She's starting to like what it feels like to be free. I get that. We're going to put it how it came. It came in reverse so I can remember. But I need to note it again. We're going to do one and one, and we're going to wrap this aspect up. How long I've been? 43 minutes already? Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Divine feminine. Dreams. Yeah. She is like in her head, was it all a dream? Do I need to just get the fuck out of my business? I'm growing impatient. A lot of the divine feminines is growing impatient. Again, she's getting that taste of freedom. She's like, let me spin off. But I feel like some of the, again, not all of them, a lot of them is holding space, absolutely. And those who are holding space are now dreaming, literal dreams of their divine masculines. Daydreaming about them. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Okay? See, it get from sweet to like, listen now, hold up. I feel like I be tapping into two different energies with the divine feminines. Some is like, I'm just gonna wait. Almost like fake fairy tale-ish. And I say fake because a lot of people at this point, divine feminines, nothing is la 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 roses and petals and shit. But just in a very melodic energy. And some of them is very much irritated, and frustrated, and growing impatient with the aspect of patience. Some of the divine masculines is like on the pull up. Some of them is like in the spicy, take you down, Chris Brown energy. Looking at your picture, staring at you, obsessing, longing for you, missing you, visualizing, growing with you, building with you, seeing via the illusions. And some of them is like, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna go a little slow. I'm still looking at some things. Some of them is like, I see it for what it is. Let's go. So I'm like picking up on two different energies for both, is what it seems. And this is gonna be the last one. Yeah, but the divine masculine is holding it up. That one aspect of those who are, and what I mean the holding it up, I mean the collective aspect of the balance. Some energies need to be purged. This energy of jealousy has to, it has to dissolve. The energy of deception has to dissolve. What else? This gossiping. Also, I want to say less is more. Stop telling people about what you got going on with your partner. Less is more. Keep it on the down low, again, because there's interferences and spiritual warfare. Okay, so you don't have to commune with everything and everybody about what you got going on in your connection. So divine masculine, we was waiting for you to break this energy of this separation, but I feel like he felt like maybe I still have work to do. But you're still longing. See, that's the part. Okay, what else? Deepest desire. See, this is the part. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? Deep desire. Reoccurring thoughts. Infatuated. See, that's the part though. That's the part that I'm irritated about. But I feel like that's the part that maybe the masculine is trying to purge. This old freaky deaky tender touch wanting you so bad, you know what I'm saying? The sexual aspect of it, because he's like, is this just carnal? Like, do I just want her for my little loins? Is that why? So that's why I feel like a lot of the divine masculines is kind of staying away, because he know that I'm being a little, I'm being a little mannish in my energy, and I gotta slow it on down. Goodness gracious, divine masculines, you like, I kind of can respect that though. The divine masculine listens, divine feminines. He want to come up to you, but he feel like, God damn it, I'm so into you. Like, I can just devour you as soon as I see you, type ish. Those who have been intimate, and even those of you who haven't per se been intimate with your partner, because again, some of these connections have been very brief. This just got real PG. I mean, is it rated R? Yeah. The divine masculine energy tried to do that the other day too. Both of y'all need some medicine. Look, reoccurring thoughts, okay? All I do is think of you. Okay, my goodness. Forgiving and learning. We have to remove this hard ass exterior. And okay, look, but people like, my heart is still aching. But look, there's still some pain, right? A lot of people are still in pain. However, forgiving and learning. So there is healing. We're gonna put some peroxide, some neosporin, okay? We're gonna take them hearts out slow, them sores out slow, because a motherfucker can bleed out. So you was bleeding out, now we done plugged you up. We gotta dissolve this energy. We have to forgive. Forgive, not forgiving again. I know it sounds cliche. Forgiving is not for you. It's not for the other person. It's for you. That's the truth. When you start to heal, you start to repair yourself on a cellular level with the meditations, with the heart chakra. You can do some heart chakra work, because again, The universe is giving you a promotion, and we all have free will. I feel like the devil card is here, right? And this is not even, I don't feel like it's just a negative aspect. I feel like, yeah, we all got free will to either, desire to ascend or to stay on this 3D realm chain to all of the material shit. But I also feel like this is that very sexual energy that the masculine is feeling as well. And you suppress yourself when you feel these things, because now we're starting to feel like, I don't want it to be just like that. You have to even forgive yourself to know that these sexual energies are also very healing and therapeutic. Those of you who have been in these connections, what that medicine that you guys when y'all entertain that energy, what medicine it produces. So, don't beat yourself up too bad for desiring. That is what I'm trying to say. Shit, nah. Balance. It's all about balance. It's all about that balance. Because both of you guys are desiring quality time with one another, being at peace. Okay. Endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings is absolutely on the horizon for these connections, and that's for sure. You better believe it. Endings and connections. Endings and beginnings. Okay? These connections are not over. Okay? You guys are starting over. Drink you some ginger tea. Get grounded. Get out of the cold. It's time for you both. It's about to get cold outside for real. Shit now. Let's do earth magic. Nope, let's do I'm gonna do one earth magic, because earth magic, they like, you didn't touch me yesterday accidentally. My bad, earth magic. I had put them back down. And it was like, just pull one of the earth magics, because this is already about to be an hour long. Oh, okay, what was that? This was a very long reading. Cave, okay. Listen, that's what I was saying. It's time to get out. Well, this is interesting. Cave, sanctuary. Oh, so when I think about this, I think about, going in, getting some sort of shelter, seeking shelter. Again, 5 of Cups, getting out of this energy, seeking shelter. But again, the masculine, somebody has to take that leap. So until we can create this, again, it's on the masculine. Look, it's on the masculine. I'm not just putting this on you, masculine. I'm not just putting this on you, but it's on your turn. You have to seek shelter, and you know where shelter is. You know where it's warm and cozy at. You know where it's warm and cozy at, okay? Earth magic, fairies are helping these connections, okay? Earth magic, fairies, a lot of little magical things is happening, mystical things is happening if you're paying attention, okay? Paying attention to all of the little synchronicities and things like that that's happening on your day-to-day path. You're realizing that magic is a real damn thing. It's not a figment of my imagination. Whatever the magical things is that you're seeing, again, whether it's a song that come on the radio, whether it is a phone call, you just thought about somebody, you're just realizing that, wow, magic and manifesting things is a real thing. So, good vibes, okay? We have the card of good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. I wanted y'all to see the cards. Nevertheless, this was a pretty cool reading, I suppose. All right. So, on that note, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my video, or to my channel rather. I would kindly appreciate it. All right, guys, many blessings to you all. Divine twins, you guys are amazing. Divine feminines, keep rocking it out. Divine masculine, you are amazing. You are divine. I am proud of you. Alright, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Peace, peace, peace.